Hey guys, Gary here with Automatic Door and Hardware. I thought today I would talk about a question that I get a lot, and that is, what are some of the common activation setups for our ADA low energy door opener? Probably the most common is the wireless handicap push plate buttons. Comes with two stainless steel handicap buttons. Each button has a transmitter that can be connected to the button, so that when you press the plate, it signals the transmitter to emit the signal, and then it's received by the receiver that's tied into our door controller, and then the door opens. The other alternative is the hardwired option, where there are two wires that come off of the actual cherry switch on the push plate. So when the push plate is pressed in, it signals the door opener to activate. Both options work really well, and those are probably the most common. We do get other applications that can be a little more complex, such as you might have an exit device on the door or a cylindrical lock, and in those cases, when the door is closed, it's actually latched. So if you were just to put a door opener on that type of system, that type of door, when you push the push button, the door would try to open, but it would be latched. And with our door opener, it'll just trip out. It doesn't hurt it. But for these kinds of applications, you want to look at an electric strike. There are two common electric strikes that we most frequently use, and one is a rim electric strike, and that just works with an exit device, a surface rim exit device, and that can be tied into our door opener, so that when you push the handicap button, a signal is sent to our door controller, and the door controller then releases the electric strike. Then there's a short delay, and so that the electric strike can be released in time, and then the door will activate after. Same thing with the cylindrical lock electric strike. Both use the same functionality. The main difference is the type of lock that's used on the door, a cylindrical lock versus an exit device. And out of those two locking types, I would say most of the doors you're going to find are cylindrical locks, unless they're exit doors. But even then, as long as the door is not fire rated, most exit devices on non-fire rated doors have the dogging feature, which is a little hole in the device where you can depress the device and lock it in the depressed position, so the door is essentially unlatched. If you have that capability, then you don't even need to worry about a rim electric strike. But those are about the most common types of, I would say, accessories used on low energy door openers. There are others, and at Automatic Door and Hardware, we do carry, I would say, pretty much everything in terms of outfitting a door opener with the proper accessories so that you can get your system up and running. We even have kits for electrified exit devices, so that we can actually put in what we call an electrified latch retraction kit in the device, and we have all the modules and everything so that it can be wired directly in our door opener and electronically or motorized latch depression. So those are other things to think about, but a lot of times simple is always the best solution. So if you don't need all the bells and whistles, and a simple wireless push pad system would suffice, that's great. I would recommend going with that. A lot of times on storefront doors, people are looking for all kinds of different accessories, and a lot of times it's just as simple as when you unlock the door and it's in the morning, unlock the door so that the door isn't latched anymore, whether that be an exit device or a deadlock. Unlock it, and then the door is essentially free swinging, and anyone can use the door opener. And then at night when it's time to lock up, you know, shut the door opener off and then lock your door. And with our door openers, they have a self-closing spring, so if power ever goes out, the door will still close. You know, and this makes it nice too for locking up, because if you shut the power off to the door opener, you know, you can still operate the door. It just moves. It basically functions as a normal door closer. You can push it open and it'll self-close. So that's another thing to think about. If you have any questions, you could always email us at sales@autodoorandhardware.com. Thanks again for your time. I'm just out here on vacation. I thought I'd got a few emails, thought I'd share with everyone. All right, thanks, bye.